There's something up there that I want to explore first.
Oh, more reading. Here we go. Balloon procedures.
Oh, this is the one. The item must be kept away from animals. The cells must regularly be cleaned of black substance the item produces. All cleaning tools must be blank along with the black substance itself. Item was a novelty balloon made of silver mylar. On its face is a colorful message to get well surrounded by cartoon hearts. A ribbon is attached to the balloon. Item has not stopped floating after a considerable amount of time in the bureau, which is suggests that it does not hover through the use of helium. Item produces a dark-colored, sticky substance which drips down its ribbon.
Yeah, we saw the thing already that talked about how it gets the dogs.
Yeah, and now we get confirmation of what exactly it is. Oh, wrong button. Right button.
Basically sums up my experience moving Jesse in a heartbeat. In a nutshell, it's more along the lines of what I used to do.
Woman with mold for me.
That's one way to flirt with somebody.
But I kind of wanted to eat them. The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold or even of this dimension.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I suspect it is the result of two incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold or fungus because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know.
Fair.
Except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
I happened to meet any more members of my ranger detail.
I didn't see any rangers. Just walking mold people.
And corpses.
Uh-oh.
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers.
Oh,
I refer
hey.
to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores.
Well, that's
I
nice.
feel like I should ask to see her credentials.
Did you see her poor face? She's like,
Yeah.
oh,
How
here.
long now did it? Ingest this pill, then go and find the source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you to. Great idea, Jesse.
Thanks,
Did you get it?
anyway.
Ugh. Honestly, did you want me to wrap it in cheese?
Maybe.
Not the taste, the smell. It stinks in here now. Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll be.
Because now you no longer want to
Find
eat
the
it.
source.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for the
Yep, and all those rooms that we found that had like the really aggressive mold in it, we can now go back and explore them at a later date.
Woohoo! In the meantime, you will break that railing.
Case in point,
the pit under
this area would normally be extremely damaging. Nice and casual stroll.
I like that the main thing of the, like, it's from what she said, it seemed like the main goal of the pill was to actually like stop her from smelling tasty. Which I guess it's fair if the mold hosts.
Oh, these guys are level 9.
I guess it makes sense that the mold hosts are a common problem around here. You know, you stop people from eating it, thus they stop becoming mold hosts. But she says, oh yes, added benefit of stopping you from getting harmed by the spores. And she's like, okay, thanks.
Yeah. Okay, I do need to be careful. These guys are like level 9 now.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.25.
Oh.
Underhill sent us down this weird ass threshold looking for whatever making all these vegetables sprout. I will say this, it smells delicious.
Oh. Did she not tell him anything? Like,
She probably did, but the way it sounds, it almost sounds sort of like, you know, it's almost like an overpowering impulse in a way.
yeah. I mean, Jessie was told not to eat it, but she's like, oh, more supplements to the balloon. The item was used in the children's ward of a local hospital in blank. Witnesses do not recall where the balloon came from. Therapy dogs, part of a program called Blank, meant to comfort the sick children, were noticeably attracted to the item. They reportedly jumped at the item, licking it when they could. The children claim the dogs began walking through the halls of the hospital at night, howling in a low pitch. One child described the sound as singing. A few days later, the dogs were all discovered dead, a dark substance leaking from their blank. The hospital staff called the local authorities, who called the CDC. Bureau agents intercepted this call and arrived at the scene within blank hours. The item was taken for evaluation along with the remains of the dogs.
Yeah,
Which
that was the...
Yeah, which that poor soul is just like, this was my job. I would have loved to have had teeth, but no, I got dog.
Dead dogs leaking black gunk.
Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna be a little maze-like, but I do need to be careful.
Okay.
Because these guys will kill me, I think, in 2
I
hits.
think that's more of an and statement than a but statement.
Oh, my bad. And but.
And but. Not to be confused with but.
Or ducks! We already solved the duck problem.
We did already solve the duck problem. Dear God, I wish that Trench didn't have to deal with anything but a duck problem. That would have been a lot simpler for him to deal with.
Yeah.
Of course, Susanna.
Ooh, shield boost.
Woohoo!
I will say the shield is the ability I always forget about the most.
There's something a little bit funny for you to just say there that there's something a little bit funny about just watching her running around holding her fists in front of her like a shield of rocks. Especially in that one, because there seem to be fewer rocks than there normally are in her shield, so she's like, I got this!
Yeah.
I got this!
Oh, there's a control point down there. Oh.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh, great, more mannequins.
Oh.
This must have used to be like one of the test rooms, because some of the test rooms have like a bunch of mannequins in it, which does make sense if you're trying to test how dangerous an altered item is.
One of them is on its head. Like,
Yeah.
it literally stuck up and just the legs are in the air.
Yep.
Great.
Oh, another recording.
Uh-oh.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.28. Wait, 6, 7, still in the threshold. That's what now, because why not?
Because why not?
Eat your vegetables.
Oh my
Eat
God.
Many of your skin will turn green. Green like Ollie's. Hey, Ollie, what'd you find now?
Oh no.
Uh,
Oh, poor Ollie.
yeah.
Probably turned moldy. The thresh mold. I'm not gonna lie though, that may be a sign that things are getting to him, or maybe it's his normal sense of humor, I don't know, but dear God, that's so funny. Thresh mold. I love that. That's a U level pun, honey.
Yep. Oh, and we're headed down.
Ah.
Is that the source?
Guess what time it is?
Gold time.
Kind of pretty.
Ah!
Boss time!
Of course, it's boss time. Not pretty, she said.
We found mold 1.
Good lord, it's like freaking Diababa in here.
Yep.
Oh my God, you even get to, it's even throwing bombs at you. It's plant-like and it's,
Yep.
you have to throw the bomb. There you go, there you go, there you go. Here, okay.
Yep.
You get to throw the bombs back at it to make its tentacles die?
I can if I so choose.
Oh my God, you really could be
Oh,
like
one of its tentacles is dead.
Nice. This really is like Diababa, right here.
Oh, I need to go up.
Damn.
Even my protection can't protect me from the goop stuff on the ground.
Ah, you got it, you got it, you got it.
Yeah, because I've waited so long to come down here.
I need to stop being surprised by all the weird shit in this place.
Jesse speaks for us all.
But Jesse, there is no way, despite all the nonsense you have dealt with, that you could have expected that, of all things.
Honestly, I think that kind of sums up being in control of the thing. Like you think that you've seen it all, but then something else comes around and surprises you, and you're like, oh, well, damn, I guess I haven't seen anything. I guess I haven't seen everything yet.
Yep.
Oh, hello, Polaris.
Yep, another control point down here, and it's my only way back up.
Alright, well.
But first, boxes. Huh?
Oh, good.
Oh,
I
Ramsey.
need more.
Oh. Oh, you poor man. Yep. Alright.
Home. Alright, and now we fast travel back up to the active threshold, which should take us close to her so we can complete her quest. Yes.
Eh.
Now, then after we complete her quest, we'll check on Auti and then make our way to the dimensional maze.
You've returned, I see.
I'm gonna stand in your box.
Oh, actually, we'll just do the
Eyes, I take it that means my pill worked.
the maze first.
Okay.
Now tell me everything. Did you find the source? You did, didn't you?
And I killed
found
it.
a big angry plant, like gigantic.
You killed it. You found the source and you killed it.
Isn't that
I could have learned so much from a live specimen.
assuming it hadn't eaten
The
you?
concern is touching. It's too much. Here, I brought you a sample.
A piece of the innermost mold. You're not such a lost cause after all. Strange. So different, even superficially. Another stage of growth, perhaps.
Please, no more stages.
You'll be pleased to know that cutting down the creature at the source has already resulted in a notable cessation of the mold's rapid growth. You've bought me time for further study.
So what now?
I'm glad you asked. While you were busy in the pit, a number of mold hosts were sighted beyond the threshold. They
Of
managed
course.
to sneak out without the rangers noticing.
Of course.
There's a reason I didn't send Steve and Andy to find the mold source with the others. These vagrant hosts must be eradicated as soon as possible. The mold can still be spread by their overgrown bodies.
Any idea where they went?
The hosts I've observed are not a sprightly bunch. Here are the reports I've received. They'll help you find them.
I'll go take care of them.
Good.
Alright, so we'll do that
You
first.
didn't
Okay.
think about it.
There's a nice way to say that. Thanks for the information.
I think this might also be another part of the DLC, because I remember originally, I think that when she starts like getting all sciencey on it, she just completely forgets that Jesse's there.
Of course. Also, remember when I said that if you start talking about how overpowered you are compared to the enemies, I'd have to count?
Yeah.
Well, you said you waited so long to come down here, the mold boss was easy, that maybe one.
Maybe. I'd rather that one be easy though, because I died plenty of times to that my first time playing through.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think we found where the mold guy is.
Mold! Hello, sir.
One of those mold hosts.
Oh, it's in the music room.
It's getting its groove on. Hey, they do say that plants like music.
Yeah. So just keep an eye out for splotches of mold on the ground, because that's where our little troublemakers are going to
Oh,
be.
like there?
Yep. Oh, the plant's gone.
No!
Don't worry, I'm sure Auti just moved it so that way it wouldn't get hurt by the moldy guys.
God, I hope so. I wish my leaves were as pretty as yours.
Oh, I think I found the other one.
Oh, hello. Meanwhile, you just break an errant railing. Look at that. You're just passing by and the railing is just having enough of your nonsense. Hello, sir. Hidden location discovered.
Corrupted sample.
Ooh, I think there's a picture on the wall. Can you blast a hole? Turn around. I'll try the other wall too. Nope. Nope, just bashing the already bashed equipment. And then failing to jump out of the window. Whee!
And then these guys.
to admit, even like when you're in like areas that have been clear and safe for a while, all of a sudden having the mold, like having the hiss come in is still
Okay, you. Leave me alone. I need to do it for healing.
Do it for the heals. Come here, buddy. Catch. Nice. There you go.
I'm just trying to get back to a safe area.
There we go. Ah! There are no safe areas in the oldest house.
Yeah.
'Cause either the building shifts on you or the hiss pops in on places you've already been, because despite everything you're trying to do, it's still a problem,
Mm-hmm.
which is stressful.
More energy. And I'll save more ability points for later. On the plus side, I have my golden suit.
Polaris did. I mean, Jessie did say that Polaris said it was really important that she come in at the time that she did. Probably not just. I wonder if it's not just because of the whole hiss thing, but because perhaps Polaris knew that the director was going to die, and or that she knew that Jessie would be a good replacement director.
Maybe.
I mean, she's been with. It sounds like she's been with Jessie for a long time, so she knows her better than anyone.
Yeah.
And despite, that Jessie thinking that she's, like, a bad leader and that she fails people, she actually, I think, is a real, would be a good person to work for me. Like, she comes into the fray, she knows she's got the power, so she wants to take care of, the big stuff. She's kind of down on the front lines helping people get stuff cleaned up because she's able to handle things in the way that they can't. So she's willing to take those risks because she knows that she has a better chance of doing so. She listens to people. She asks their advice. She treats them respectfully. She's upset when people get injured or die during all this, meaning she cares about who is, working for her. And I mean, she's just like, I came in the middle of the crisis. I'm doing my best to help with some damage control, and it's like, hey, you know what? Right now, that's kind of what they need. In a way. Why does that one have? What did you just wait?
I didn't know about that. I'll be honest. I did not remember that.
You just went forward and got some clothes. That is the weirdest way you've ever gotten clothes.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Now we're looking for where the mold is. It's up here.
And honestly, while she probably feels like she's just doing damage control, in a time like this, that probably means a lot to the people who are here to have someone willing to come down and do what she can to help. Because
Yeah.
not only is that exciting, especially from the director, it's good for morale. They're just like, well, she's actually doing really, really well with what she's handling.
Yeah.
Like, good for her. Like, honey, you are a much better boss than I think you realize.
Much better. There definitely could be a lot worse bosses. And have been.
Do we get more details on who those bad bosses were?
No.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm not. I didn't. I luckily did not work for any bad bosses, but I'm saying, I've heard stories of some.
Oh, I thought you were talking about in the game.
No,
That they were
no.
bad bosses in this game previously, previous directors.
No.
All right, I'm with you.
Although the crazy guy who basically is, I'm pretty sure, had to be locked up in the reactor and become the power source of the Bureau. I'm pretty sure he could be considered a bad boss.
Oh God, yes. Yeah, didn't they have? Yeah, that's right. Because what did Trench say? He wanted power. He just kept taking it as much as he could get it.
Yeah, and it eventually led to the point where he couldn't control himself.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to basically, step in and make sure that the guy was locked up and secured.
Uh-huh. Inside the reactor, because, hey, why not?
Well, I imagine it's more of like it's the only place they could actively contain him.
Still, but hey, FBI. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a mold guy somewhere in here.
Hello. Clearly, like, follow the leader. Follow the mold patches.
Yeah. I don't see anything in there, so...
It's so blue. It's so blue.
Yeah.
It is rather pretty. Like, but honestly, like, even normal mold can be kind of pretty. Like sometimes it looks awful, but then there are some times when, like, obviously, like, you don't really want to see mold on your food. Unless, you know, it's, I guess technically it's
Yeah.
a mold food, but
Yeah.
still.
Oh, look, this guy was hanging out in the Ball of Doom chamber.
Of course. But sometimes, like, the shades are, like, not unpleasant. Like, okay, this is
Yeah.
a little weird. There's, yeah, as much as you don't want to see it on your food, and as much as it can make, you know, make you sick if you eat it, depending on the type of it. I mean, it is a part of nature. It's not like
Yeah.
actively malevolent or anything like that. At least
Mhm.
at least normal mold isn't. This stuff, on the other hand, it's a
Yeah.
problem.
Okay, I'm actually gonna go for more health over more health on elemental pickups, at least for now.
Oh.
Just because, you know, it's like sometimes I can't really get to many of the health pickups, so...
Look how long your bar is.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna be. Come on, boys, we're going for a ride.
Come on, Former. We're going.
You and me, we are now BFFs. Or BFTs, best friends temporarily until I eat you at this thing.
Level 3, huh? Thought it'd be tougher. Especially since the guys I was fighting out in the main area were level 5s.
Catch. Maybe he's a warm-up boy.
Whiteboard.
Yeah.
Oh, molds!
Oh, hello, sir.
There's the level 6.
I think that's the last one, so let me throw him in this general direction. Whoa. There we go. Ah, much better. Oh, you got jukebox tokens. You got several, actually.
Yep. I forgot that they dropped. Because, you know, I didn't actually run into the jukeboxes on my first... What on earth?
Oh my god!
I did not know about this.
What? The hell? Oh god, I'm just waiting for him to come lunging at the glass, you know, like classic jump scare style. What is happening?
I don't know, but he's hiding behind the chair. Oh, and he's over here too.
Oh hi.
Okay, maybe there were people in there that were like doing part of the test when the hiss attacked. I don't know. It's
Oh.
okay. Let's go back to the mold area. You know, a less creepy place.
Oh. Who would have thought that the mold area is the less creepy place?
Not me, honestly.
Beautiful. You did a superhero landing. Damn, listen to that wind. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
it's really windy and rainy where we are.
Yep. Hello.
I found the hosts. They won't be spreading any more mold.
Well done. I'll send burn teams to sanitize the locations.
Thank you.
I'm beginning to wonder if these hosts are originating outside the threshold in independent patches of mold growth.
You don't sound very optimistic.
Optimism is for farmers, as my mother always said. I suppose
That's
you could now return
very
to that
specific.
hiss business you all seem so concerned about.
This woman has some incredible tunnel vision.
Yeah, she does.
She does, but she helped us deal with the mold. So, and even if it's still spreading, it's much less virulent now, I guess.
Virulent's a good word.